could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream.
Hi guys, welcome to our full house tour after renovation. So if you're new here, we've spent nearly 4 years renovating this house. There's a full renovation playlist, which I'll link down below if you're interested in all the building updates and stuff. But it is finally finished. So today I wanted to give you a really good tour of how we've done it, and I'm going to put loads of before and afters in this as well because I find those really satisfying. But this is our porch area. We haven't actually changed this that much, but it's currently summer, so we've added some faux plants because they're always in the shade, so real ones wouldn't really work. Then we've got a little ruggable rug and doormat, a little bench as well just here, and then we've got this sort of summer wreath which I bought on Etsy. We didn't change the door since moving in, but we did sand it and paint it. We added this as well, but yeah, that's the porch. But anyway, come in. Okay, so the first thing that you'll see when you walk in is our hallway. And I remember when we moved here, we were so excited to have a hallway because in our previous home, you sort of like walk into the living room. So this was just really exciting. It's also the last thing that we did in the renovation because we knew we'd have builders in and out, we'd have furniture coming in, banging walls, etc. So we've literally just finished this. We've added paneling throughout the hallway, and we've painted it all a much brighter color. I feel like when we moved in, the whole house just felt very yellow, which I'll show you with a before here. But we've added paneling. We also added this shelf here because this wall is a bit funny. It has like 3 different levels. I should also say my husband Matt is behind the camera. He's got a microphone on as well. So he was really close to the whole project, so I'm sure he will join in.
I slept with it every night.
Well, no, but like, I don't know, I felt like he was managing everyone and everything. So yeah, anyway, we added this shelf in. Our carpenter actually made it for us. We did loads of stuff with him, which I'll show you. So in our entrance hall, we've got a mirror, so you can check yourself before you run out the door. We've got this basket, which is really handy for all of our keys and stuff. Little plant. We added a little footstool that you can sit on and put your shoes on. And yeah, I think we'd like to get some more photos and things. We've actually added some frames on like the wall as you go up, but we have yet to add the photos to it. So that is something we need to do. And we completely transformed the stairs. So before there was carpet on them, we decided to paint them, add a runner, and like with the black edging, and then we actually ended up changing the banister as well. So this used to be all white. We added black bars and then a wooden like banister.
Oak banister, yeah.
Yeah.
That actually came as a kit,
out.
so everyone asks about that. You can put, I think it's with Fixima, the website, and then you literally just pick your kit that you want.
Ah, that's good.
It's not bespoke, but it's like sort of to your needs.
Yeah. And we also changed the light in here. It was almost like a chandelier when we moved in, wasn't it?
Yeah, it stayed for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, it stayed for a long time. So yes, we've changed that to a simple black light. We've got some storage under the stairs. which I don't know if I want to show you guys because it is really messy. We've also got storage for coats in here, which is great because we're a family of 5, so we have a lot of stuff.
We changed that door, didn't we? That was a bit of a country style door, so we've sort of gone for a bit more classic look.
Yeah.
And then we had a light where you're going to see them everywhere in the house, an automatic
Yes.
light that turns on when you open it, which is a game changer because it was always dark in there.
Yeah, it's so handy.
As you can see, it's actually quite a dark hallway.
Yes, yeah. Because the sun is at the back of the house. So it's nice when it is hot. This area of the house is really cool, but it is also a bit dark. But now I'll take you into I feel like this is like an adult sitting room. What do you think, Dal?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, so basically this is where me and Matt might hang out in the evenings. We could have friends in here. The kids don't spend loads of time in here, but when we moved in and definitely when we were renovating, we basically lived in this room for everything. We had the dining table in here, we had a sofa, we had the TV, like it was the only usable room when we were renovating. But now it is all done and we went for a very, like, what is it, monochrome?
Yeah, it's just a real
Yeah.
grown-up room, isn't it, compared to the rest of the house?
I actually took a photo in this room and it looked like a black and white photo because there isn't a huge amount of colour in here, but we think it really works. And one thing we did was paint the ceiling really dark, which we love. Yeah. Again, this room had like quite a yellowy floor, didn't it?
Yeah.
We kept the fireplace the same, which is really nice, like a gas fire. We added this big unit here. And we've put a few little ornaments in here and some games as well for the kids. So we've got like Connect 4, chess, things like that. So you can actually play those dominoes and stuff. And then we put some couches just here in these spaces, a million throw cushions, got some little buffets here and some chairs as well. So 8 people could sit in this room really nicely.
We've actually still got the printer in here, haven't we? But that's meant to go in the office.
Yeah.
But it's that we've realised it's really nice. The kids can sort of run in here and just grab stuff themselves. Whereas if one of us is working in the office, it's a bit annoying if they keep coming in for paper, not actually to print stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And this unit was in our previous home, wasn't it?
So we just painted it the same colour as the walls, which is going to be everywhere. The colour is little green. Portland stone pale, which is the wall colour and the unit colour. The fireplace is coloured that, and the ceiling, I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll put that in the
We'll
description.
write it, yeah. And then, yeah, we've got tic-tac-toe. This was from H&M. Loads of little ornaments.
Zara rug, and then we changed we put carpet in here, didn't we? Because this was hard floor.
Yes, yeah.
We wanted to make it the one room downstairs that was cosy.
Yes. Yeah, and it has like made it a bit more cozy, hasn't it?
Definitely.
If you're interested in like more specifics, I've done a room tour on pretty much every room, so I will link those down below as well. But now I'll take you into my office, which is the other room, like off the door as you walk in. So you'll see our dog is chilling out in here on the chair. She actually loves hanging out in here, especially if one of us are working in here. But when we moved in, this was already an office space, but it had, was it built-in units?
Yeah, along that wall. It had
Yeah.
that wall, units along there.
Yeah, it had built-in units and your back was to the door as you worked, and we wanted to like change the feng shui. And also while we were in the middle of renovating, this office became our temporary kitchen. So for a while here, we had a camp stove, a microwave, an air fryer, and it really, really helped because it meant that we didn't have to move out while we were in the middle of renovating. But yeah, we decided to keep it an office. Obviously, I work from home, so it's been amazing. We added loads of storage over here, which is great. I can hide all my tripods, cameras, products that I'm working with, anything like that can go behind the cupboards. Got a few things here, like a few ornaments, pictures of the kids. So that little camera ornament was really cool because obviously I work in content and making videos and stuff. I've got my 100,000 play button here.
Dust it off.
I really, really hope I'll get to 1 million one day. The kids keep saying, I'm gonna get the 1 million play button. I'm like, I'm trying, so subscribe.
We wallpapered the wall in here as well, just like a nice little touch.
Oh yeah, it's like a textured wallpaper. We also went very grey in here. We put paneling on the walls as well, which looks really nice. And then we've got some big frames in between, and each one of them is something to do with work or an opportunity that we've had from my channel and stuff. So it's just like motivational. I absolutely love these flowers. We'll link down below where they came from. But
The Contempi, it's called.
Yeah. They
Also,
were like an Instagram ad, weren't they?
Yeah,
And we
got
were
sold
like,
to
oh,
on
it's
Instagram.
so nice.
Sorry, I didn't fall asleep then. I was just showing you the ceiling. So we decided just to, I don't know, I think they call it drench a room in the same colour. So literally, I say that everything apart from this wall here is actually Portland stone panel. Just because of the white shutter, I just thought it'd look a bit weird with the big grey.
Yeah, and we put shutters in here, and I really like that this room is at the front of the house. Like, I don't know if anyone's coming to the door, there's a package, you can see it, the dog loves it. And then we also went for this really cool lamp here, which I think it's supposed to look like a cloud, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, and I love the way the desk just sits right here.
On the rug.
On the rug. Changed the floor in here
Yeah, we've got
as well.
herringbone. This is actually like, what's it called? Not parquet. We'll link it. And then had this really nice trim detail, which is like a bronze colour going around the edge. Just to like, I don't know, give it a little bit of style, bit of class. And then a dog tooth chair. Which
This is
from
comfy.
From somewhere called Dahl, D-A-A-L.
Yeah, no, I love it. And sometimes the kids just sit on it and push each other around in it. But yeah, anyway, that is my office space. Okay, so now if you come through the hallway this way, you'll come to our main living area. But this hallway is so nice and big. We've done a bit of a boot room in this area. So because of the way we had to build the house, we actually had to have it quite a wide hallway, but it actually works really well. And then we thought, amazing, we've got this wall here to have loads of storage, because as I said, as a family of 5, there are so many coats, school bags, shoes, scarves, hats, all of it. So we thought we would use this wall here, and it's worked so well. So our carpenter worked with us on this. We've got 2 big storage units. This one is actually for shoes. This one is for all the school bags, PE bags, cricket bags, everything. And then there are 5 drawers on the bottom, so 1 for each of us, so we can put, like, I've got handbags in mine, hats, you know, things like that, all along the bottom. And then yeah, there's a few hooks, like if we have guests around, you can hang it there. And we went for a nice like green color, and you'll see this on our bar soon as well. But this is the stinky cupboard. This is where we keep all of the shoes. But it's so great because they're just all there. The kids know when they walk in to put them there. I put air fresheners in here. But
we don't put football boots in there.
Yeah, but this is kind of like our boot room. Obviously you can sit here, put your shoes on and stuff.
Yeah.
And originally when we moved in, if you followed me, you might remember this area here was the kitchen. So there was a sideboard just here. And then this room, which is actually now our gym, was the kitchen area. So if I take you in here, you will see it's actually quite a small room. So when we first looked at the house, it actually really put us off. When we started our house hunt, this was the first house we looked at, and we were like, oh, the kitchen's so dark and there's a toilet off the kitchen. It just felt like a bit random. So it actually put us off, and then we came back around to it. But yeah, this was the kitchen area. This was the window. Like there was a window here, wasn't there?
Yeah, we made the window smaller, didn't we? So that they could allow for that wall there as the dividing wall.
Yes. And this room could easily be a bedroom one day.
So we've put sockets, haven't we? So those sockets down there is the idea that you could have a bed. Like a double bed in there, so this could be a downstairs bedroom. Yeah,
so yeah, this could be a downstairs bedroom. The office could be, if you wanted it to be as well. But we are actually using this gym. I use it, Fraser uses it, Matt uses it, so it's quite good. We put like a little TV in here. Yeah, we've got like a TV, we put a mirror up and a few bits of, it's mostly just weights, but it's great to have this space. And then we also changed the downstairs loo completely because it was a very small room, and as I said, it was like off the kitchen when we moved in. So we doubled the size of it. We added a shower as well because in the UK, if you have a shower downstairs, other reception rooms can count as bedrooms. So we just thought for resale, but we had the space for it, and we thought, oh, it's next to the gym.
We didn't want to, like, if we did ever sell, have to like rush through and change the bathroom, and like,
Yeah.
you can't really install a bathroom without a shower and then just add one. So we just thought we'd put it in now.
Yeah, and because of where the supporting walls had to be, we had this huge space, didn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite funky down here. We've got some cool wallpaper. We actually went quite dark with the paneling. Again, it's like a dark green color in here. We also went for this big dark unit here for the sink. There's loads of storage. This is great for in the morning when the kids get ready for school. It's like all their hair wax, toothbrushes, everything's in here. I'm scared to show you guys, but that's actually quite organized. It looks all right. So all of this stuff is in here. So it's great the kids can, you know, just get ready. And yeah, it's just like quite a funky little space.
So we had a bit of fun in here, didn't we? Cause
yeah, and we were like, when guests come round, what's the one bathroom they're gonna see? And it's this one.
Because the other bathrooms are disgusting.
We also used this space right here for a bit of cleaning storage. So it's a bit of a feature. We've got some ornaments just here with these shelves, but then it also houses pretty much all of our vacuums. So this is a small vacuum that I like to run around with in the kitchen. This is another vacuum, which is a bit more heavy duty and good for the rugs. We've got mops in there, things like that for cleaning. So that's great that they're on hand. And our robot vacuum sits here. We actually measured, you know, made the unit to go around that as well. It's a little bit extra.
We had like an odd space there, didn't we? So we just like, we should use it. We had like a 30 centimetre deep space. It was like, okay, let's store all our hoovers there.
Ideal. So
Lucky
yeah, when we
hoovers.
turn it on, what's that?
Lucky hoovers.
Yeah, so when we turn it on, it just runs around, cleans and everything. And then this unit, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen it because it went a bit viral on Instagram because it is a gift wrapping station, which I know sounds crazy, but again, we had a space here and I love gifting, love wrapping presents, like I really enjoy it. And I had so much stuff that we were like, we could make this cupboard specifically for gift wrapping. So this is how it's looking. I absolutely love it. So we've got all of our gift wrapping rolls here. And then here you can literally just pull, cut, use this surface to wrap a present. I've got loads of ribbons up here, got loads of different cards and bags and boxes as well. So this is a really handy space and it's actually been really nice. A few of my followers have recreated it and Stacey Solomon did as well, which was so cool. So that is that area. And then it's a bit of a feature, like we've got some family photos, my book just there, a little ornament. I want to show you this. I bought this on John Lewis just randomly. It's like a cast iron ornament, but I felt like it looks like our family. It's like a man, woman, and then what looks like 3 little boys. So I thought that was quite cute, so got that. And then a few other bits. Shells from Cornwall that the kids, we basically got that from Cornwall. My whole handbag had loads of shells in it. So that's that. And then I also wanted to show you another really cool feature of this unit, and it is the charging drawers. So again, as a family of 5, we have so many phones, iPads, headphones, watches, things that need charging. And with what we do, there's so many cameras and things. So we actually had power put into these drawers so that we could use it for charging loads of stuff. So you can kind of put things in here, put it on charge, and then hide it away because it was just, you know, all over the kitchen surface. So yeah, we thought that was really, really cool. And then we've also just got like just more random storage here. So yeah, that is that unit. Okay, so now if you come through the hallway, this is our main living area. It's a big open plan space that pretty much has our kitchen, our dining, our living with the kids. We spend pretty much all of our time in this room, and this is definitely the room that has transformed the most in the renovation. We basically took off like half of the house and built this space, and I'm so glad that we did, because in our previous home we had a big open plan space and we just loved it so much, so we knew we wanted to recreate that again. And we actually haven't added too much square footage because we had a huge conservatory just over here on this side, and although it looked really nice in the videos, it was either freezing cold or boiling hot, and it was a really difficult room to use. So we decided to take the conservatory off and make it a full extension. And actually when we moved in, we didn't do any renovation changes for a whole year, and I'm so glad we did that because it made us change how we extended. So we decided to put the kitchen on this side of the house, and we love the kitchen. If you want to see a full tour, like into every single cupboard and drawer, I will link the kitchen tour down below. But yeah, we went for a huge island just here, which the kids can sit at, have breakfast, and just hang out. We've got a few features that I'll show you. We've got a breakfast pantry just here. So we've got coffee machine, microwave, toaster, blender, all of that. So in the morning you can just open this up, and then we've got like all of our bread in this drawer. It's very functional. This is the third kitchen we've ever redone, and I feel like we learned a lot from like previous mistakes. So like our dishwasher is really close to all the drawers. It's really easy to
navigate.
It's like empty it. Yes. This is like my dream kitchen, and it's probably what we spent most time thinking about and planning for, and we love the way this all turned out. I also really wanted to have the sink and the window at the back here, so I could be like doing dishes, doing things in the kitchen, but also watching the kids on the trampoline and playing football and stuff. So that works really well, and that wasn't possible with the previous kitchen. We also added in a big skylight here. We did think about adding in more skylights, but actually it's such a bright room anyway, that we just added that one. We've got a big cooker hood here. This was definitely inspired by a lot of American kitchens that we saw on Instagram.
Farmhouse kitchens, I think
yes.
is the style, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a big range just here for cooking. We've hosted Christmas and it was amazing. And then one of my favorite features in the kitchen, and something we were so excited about when we were renovating, is the hidden pantry. So if you come through this, what looks like a cupboard door, it's actually our pantry area. It's got an automatic light, and then all of our dry ingredients. I know this is all a bit extra, but I have like organized everything. We've got all the labels, and yeah, all of our dry ingredients, pasta, rice, everything like that is in here. We've also got our air fryer, our slow cooker, our KitchenAid over here, and you know, any cans, things like that, gravy, what is this, cake, icing. There's loads of storage, there's just a ton of it. We've also got more storage at the bottom just here, and then we added a washing machine here as well. I'll show you, we moved our utility room upstairs, but we had the space for a washing machine, and it's actually been so handy for tea towels, dog towels, trainers, all of it goes in there. We've got a big cupboard of all dog stuff, and yeah, it's just...
Storage is amazing in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
One regret.
Oh, go on.
It's what people said as well, is painting this dark.
Oh, what, because it's already chipping?
The chips
on
the side. So this is ideal, this colour. So the kitchen is Portland stone, not Portland stone pal. And like you just can't see any blemishes on it whatsoever.
Yeah.
So when we repaint that in about 10 years time.
Well, yeah, we'll need repainting on the bottom bit. But yeah, it's been a dream. We've got our family command centre just there as well, and we put a door here, so when you need to take the bins out, or when I take the dog out and then I bring her back in, it all comes like through this door here, which is just really, really handy. Do you want to do the dog shower or no? And then if you come out of the pantry, we've still got our fridge. We've got these shelves here. Because the pantry's behind here, we sort of made a little wall, and then we had space here to put a bar area, which is really cool. So we've got a little wine fridge just there. There's loads of party stuff, drink cups and things like that in here. And then all of our glassware is up here. And we went again for that green color, which is the same as the boot room storage.
Pompeian Ash, it's called.
What is it called?
Little Greene Pompeian Ash.
There you go.
That's in the downstairs bathroom as well.
It was like the trending color, wasn't it?
Yeah,
at the time?
we didn't choose it because of that. It's just that we then found out.
Yeah, yeah. And right next to the bar, no, just kidding, right off of the kitchen, we have the kids' playroom.
We did think that for the future, didn't we? Like,
Yeah.
as they get older, it's like there's
I
a
hope
bar
not.
next to it. Maybe not a good idea. But...
No, I really hope not. There's nothing really in there.
No.
But yeah, right off the kitchen is the kids' play area. And we actually made this room a bit smaller. When we moved in, it was this giant room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we thought they don't actually need that much space. And because our boys are getting older, they're now 13, 10, and 7, it's less of like a soft play with loads of toys kind of playroom and more of like a boys' games room. So we put a TV in here, so if they do any gaming, mostly if friends come round, they can do that there, or they can watch a movie if they don't want to watch what we're watching just there. We put loads of IKEA storage up here and all here as well. So all of their toys are in the storage. I'll just give you a little look, like all of their fidgets, I don't know, Nerf guns, all of that.
Before everyone
is in
asks,
here.
it's IKEA Besta, B-E-S-T-A. I don't know if they still stock that door, but
Yeah.
that's probably our most asked question.
Yeah, so many
for
people ask
storage.
about these units.
Which they're lovely.
Yeah. And yeah, so what else can I say? We've got a pool table. This was one of their Christmas presents. And then we actually got a tennis table. What is it? Ping pong?
Table tennis.
Topper? What is it called?
Table tennis topper.
Table tennis topper as well. So you can do either. And then, oh, the dog is in her bed. This is the dog bed. I really would love to get a better looking one. I tried.
It was too small.
You might have seen on Instagram, it was too small, so it's still here. She's actually in at the moment.
Nice and cool in this room though. I think she likes it, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's nice and cool. And then we recently made an art trolley. Our boys are super creative. They love drawing so much. So I actually decided to house it all on this IKEA trolley, which you may have seen on my Instagram, but so handy because the kids often color and do crafting at the dining table. So they literally just wheel this over there, and then it's so easy to just wheel it back when we're tidying up. We also put shutters in here, and we put a huge projector screen as well, because we've got a projector.
So you're going to try and reach it?
I can't actually reach it. Matt can, but if the kids have friends around and they want to watch a film, it's really cool because we can put the bean bags out. They can watch a film.
Or a big football game or something.
Yes. And then as well, we have these sliding doors just here, which look really nice, but they also close off all the noise. Like if they're being super noisy, we can just close that.
Unfortunately,
and,
we can still hear you.
It's a little bit better. But yeah, that's the boys' sort of games room area. This is our dining table. We went for a huge 12-seater table because we had the space and we're so excited to host now the house is all done. The chairs are from Dunelm's and we have chairs on one side, but then we also got a big bench. So if they have loads of kids around, they can all just sit on the bench. We put some like soft bits on it. We've actually Velcroed them on because they just kept falling off, so we Velcroed those and that was a game changer. And one of my favorite home hacks ever, I know I've talked about it a million times before, we have a glass topper on our table. So it's toughened glass. A local glass maker made it for us, but you can just
Google it in your area. It's the best
Yeah.
way because it's not worth paying someone up north to send you a bit of glass.
No.
Or like miles away. So just
Yeah.
literally write in Google your town and then glass maker.
Yeah, and it's pretty inexpensive, and it just means that the kids can color, paint, Play-Doh, slime, anything on the table, and I'm not worried about them ruining the wood underneath, and it's really easy to clean. So yeah, absolutely.
It looks a bit glam as well, doesn't it? Just like
yeah, it makes it look a bit more fancy and shiny and nice. So yeah, that's our dining table area, and then we had a light put above it. I think that was West Elm, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think most of our lights are.
Yeah, and actually when we were mapping out this room, we had to be so specific about like the electrics,
Yeah.
didn't we? Like we were like, where's the table going to be? We had to really plan it out. We put tape on the floor to work out where the couch was going to go, and this is our couch. It's quite a big one. We do have blankets on it. Because we have 3 kids and a dog, we just don't want to ruin our cream sofa. And actually,
I think we'd have blankets on it even if it was a more practical colour, even if it was like
Yeah.
like dark stone or something, just because you wouldn't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
And then when you have people around, you take them off and make it look like it always looks like that.
Exactly. We take them off when we have friends round, but I figure you guys wouldn't mind. And actually these are kind of a similar color to the couch itself, so it's not like too offensive. But yeah, it's a really good size. All of us can sit on here really comfortably. Then we've got some coffee tables and a huge rug underneath it all, which is washable. So that is amazing. And then over here, we've got some more seating just here. These chairs are from Zara, I think. We've got some family photos on the wall. And actually the fireplace hasn't moved. This is exactly where it was when we moved in, when this was the living area. So we've actually updated the stove and painted it. And we added in some units over here. So we've got all of our wood here. This cupboard just here houses all the like underfloor heating, and there's more storage just there as well. And it's just a really cozy area, especially in the winter. If we put the fire on, Matt's actually got really into it. He
And
does
in
it
the summer.
quite often, yeah. And in the summer when it's cold.
I turned into my voice then.
Yeah, but what did you say?
I don't know what my voice turned into then. It's like, only in the summer.
But we put the fire on, and then you can just like pull these chairs over
it's
to
cute,
the
and
fire.
the dog likes it.
Yeah, the dog sits on the chair next to the fire. It's really, really cute. But yeah, it's actually it's a big space, but it's actually quite cozy. Then obviously we've got our TV, and we've done a bit of a media wall. So we put this wood up. This is wood up, right?
Yeah, it's like there's loads of it now though. It's like slatted paneling. You
Yeah.
just buy in panels.
Yeah, so we put that up there, but then also there's like a secret cupboard here, which has all of our like cables
Which
and
we probably didn't need.
TV stuff. It's quite handy.
Yeah, it is quite clever, but we could have probably put it in a drawer below for the work it took to get that put in. That's just a bit of help for someone if they're looking at doing it. You don't need that.
Need all the secret cupboards though.
No, secret cupboards are cool. Like, it's
Yeah.
clever, look, you can barely see it.
Yeah,
But,
it is really cool. And then we also had loads of drawers put underneath the unit here, which I can't tell you how amazing they've been because they have so many blankets in it. The kids' hoodies, like their shoes for outside, like all of it goes in these drawers here. And then we've got like a little like interior feature just here as well. And as I said, these drawers have like all of the kids' outdoor shoes and stuff, so they can just grab them as they
funny
run
though,
out
they don't
the
end
door.
up in there, do they?
What's that?
It's funny, they don't end up in that drawer.
No, they just end up here. And then a huge feature in this room is probably the glass. We really wanted to have huge glass doors which bring the outside in, and also the light, because it was quite a dark space before we had all of this. And in the summer, it's amazing. We can push it all the way back. It actually goes into that wall. So this whole space is open, and it's great. Like the kids can run in, run out. When you have friends here, it really has that, like, what is it? Outside in living?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's like making your garden a room.
Yeah.
It's quite a job, obviously, what went on. We didn't really know, like we just said we would like glass along there, and then the architects design it and the builders build it. But like this wall here just houses all the doors. There's obviously loads of stills as well, so it was quite a job. We didn't realise until the building work started, did we?
It was a big job. I remember the day they put it in, it felt quite tense.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
it's
a
just like
crane
a
for the
really big
stills.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been so worth the result.
Yeah. Shall I push it all the way?
Yeah, open it all the way.
Yeah? Okay.
Don't trap your finger. Oh, this is a 1 in a year opportunity, Emily opening the sliding doors. You soon learn not to slam them as well.
Whee!
So then, it's the idea that you can come from
That is the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the back of the house has changed so much. It was all brick before. Obviously, we had the conservatory and very small doors just here. And when we decided to extend, Matt saw some inspiration online that was a zinc. What was it? Like a
Yeah,
zinc?
like zinc cladding. Pretty much what we've got. We saw it on a couple of images.
And he just loved it. He loved how it was like mixing modern.
Yeah, and it's like a mock Tudor house, but I think we just wanted like a modern black box like on the back of the house, like a shipping container-esque. Which I actually love that because like that's the vibe, isn't it? I think people want to sort of like something a bit different.
Yeah, it's like a real contrast.
Yeah, but I think it'll roll with the times as well because it's not ultra modern. So we then put in black windows elsewhere in the house in the new parts, and then painted all the existing windows black.
We changed the patio, of course. We wanted it to be on the same level, like as you walk out there's going to be no step down for the kids. Similar in our old house, you can just step out onto the patio, and then we've got a couple of steps just here. We went for a light coloured patio. Some of you told me not to. You were right. It gets so muddy, but
No, do you know what?
we love the way it looks.
It's actually been all right. It's just that
Yeah.
we've obviously got real grass, so you get a bit of the mud.
Yeah.
But the rain
But-
it all washes off with the rain anyway, whenever there is stains and stuff. And I think it's nice to have that contrast of the dark wood, not dark wood, but the mid wood inside and the light tiles outside.
Yeah, and it's like really bright.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Which
this
we-
is a new addition, isn't it?
Yeah.
For this summer, we decided to get some sun loungers. So
Probably
sorry,
our
that's why
best
it's been raining.
purchase.
Yeah, no, it is. We sit on it all the time. The
No, we
dog
don't.
does.
You do. I'm joking.
The dog loves sitting on there. And then we got like a little table just here. But yeah,
And then you
that
step down into. So we decided to make these two levels because it could have been the same level, but we just wanted to make it like almost a separate area. So it's like an outdoor dining, barbecue, outdoor kitchen area.
and we do eat out here, and whenever we can, we eat out here.
Yeah.
This table's really cool because it can be low, like a low coffee table, or you can put it higher for like a dining table, which we do quite often. And then last year we got like a bit of an outdoor kitchen as well. So it's the barbecue, and then there's some storage, and we put like the pizza oven on it as well. And we changed the fences to be black.
Yeah, we put these slats. So we changed actually this was just a complete hedge here, but we actually got black slatted things attached to it all the way around, just to tie it in with the house really.
And
Because
you
it's on
painted.
show all the time as well because of all the glass. It just made sense. And we just had a bit of a sort out, didn't we, of these shrubs.
Yeah, we
And
tried to
then-
plant, well, we planted some lavender,
Yeah.
and the kids have just been
Just destroyed it.
booting the football
Yeah.
at it. So
Tried to tell them mind my lavender, and then you can see their little cricket patch here. We just sort of give up with the garden a bit, don't we, with the grass. Like we've tried, and it's like
yeah, like
considering this is mid-July, it's
Yeah.
actually not in that bad a state. But
no, and you'd rather than be outside playing,
yeah,
but when
so
you're
it's
watching
like,
them,
you're
you're
moaning
like,
about them being on the screen, then they get outside, you're like, why my grass?
exactly.
Yeah.
And over here, when we moved in, there was a little summer house, which the previous owners used to sit in and look at the view, but it was falling over a little bit and it wasn't to our taste. So we decided to get rid of it, and we've put a pagoda up here. Pergola, I always say that wrong. I think eventually we'd love to get some like different furniture for this area, or like do something with this area, but we're not quite there just yet. And then this summer as well, we got some storage for all the kids' toys and
Which I
footballs
broke.
and things. Yeah, so it's kind of all hidden in there.
That's from
which
Amazon, but I broke it, but I won't show you that.
he wouldn't recommend it,
No.
but it's quite handy, like it looks fine. And then one of the biggest selling points of the house when we moved in was the view. It's just really nice to sit here in the morning with a cup of coffee and like look out
I do it
there.
every morning.
Well, no, but whenever it's sunny. And you get like your morning light, the deer, there's little foxes, she goes crazy for them. We can also walk her. This is like farmland, but they don't mind if the residents walk around the crops and not on the crops. Obviously we've got this unsightly trampoline, but it is essential.
Kids' favourite.
Yeah, it's like I've said it so many times, but it was the best. It was a lockdown purchase, but it's like one of our best investments. The kids go on it every single day. And then we've got a big football goal, big rebounder. The kids love playing football. So yeah, that is pretty much the garden. Kiki loves it. You love it, don't you? It's a nice day for it.
Yeah.
We also extended upstairs a little bit, and we put a balcony in as well to again look at the view.
Yeah, we added that eave, which you'll see, which would be like above the conservatory where it was.
Okay, so now if I take you upstairs, Kiki is modeling the stairs beautifully for you guys, aren't you? Yeah, you're coming up. So we just go up here. And you will come to the landing area. Always remember, when we viewed this house, the lady was like, I do yoga in this area. I was like, yes. I've never done yoga in here, but I could if I wanted to. We've recently redone this, the same as the hall. So we put paneling and we painted it all bright because obviously there's no windows in here, so it was quite a dark space. And then we added a few little bits. It's a tricky space to know what to do interior wise. So we just put some prints on the wall, changed the radiator. We added this little unit and basket and things and lights as well. And actually we also added this cupboard just here because there was wool and then there was a space, and basically behind here is one of the wardrobes in the bedrooms. So we decided to just carry on with that and add in loads of like towel storage, which is really handy. Probably need to organize it. But yeah, so that is there. We've also got 2 hooks on the ceiling just here for the kids' trapeze. Trapeze? It's like we've got some gymnastics rings or a gymnastics bar as well. We actually did that for Caleb's 9th birthday, and it's like another space that we can use. Again, in lockdown, they could use this space and do all of their flips and stuff. So that is actually really handy. And then first, I think I'll take you into Jackson's room. He's our 7-year-old, and his room was actually the first one that we finished when we moved in. All that needed doing really was decor. There also used to be a window in his room on this wall, but to add an extension for our bedroom, we blocked that up. And because there was such a big window here anyway, he didn't really need to have so many windows. He used to have a bunk bed in here, but recently he has got a big double bed now, which is great. He didn't love the bunk bed, and we kind of had it for the renovation. So we finally changed it, and it means he's actually sleeping in his own room. But yeah, his room is just like a really bright room, and we've wallpapered all the walls. We've got some little shelves here for some books. Got his little monkey light.
We painted his wardrobes, didn't we? They were here when we moved in.
Yes.
Mine's the sign, whatever he's made.
Yeah, he's written a calendar on, these are all the Plants vs. Zombies things he wants.
Obs.
But yeah, having that storage is great because we've got all of his books, all of his clothes, all of the hand-me-downs he's going to grow into. Let me just show the books. They were color-coded, but yeah, all the boys' books are here, so they can come and get one. But yeah, that is really, really handy. And then we love this corner just here. As you walk up the stairs, this is the first thing that you see. So we really wanted to do something special in this space. So we added like a canopy, a beanbag, a little rug, some toys, and then these hanging baskets as well with more toys and some prints. This little moose head came from our previous home as well. And we had a little plant hanging from the ceiling and stuff. But yeah, I love this part of the room. I think it looks really, really cute, and he can like play in this space and stuff. And then if you come into this room, this is our eldest's bedroom, Fraser. And it was originally the master bedroom when we moved in, but we always knew we were gonna add a new bedroom on for us. So straight away Fraser went into here. It's a really good size because of that. So he's got a big double bed. There also used to be a radiator in the window area, but we decided to move the radiator and then add a big window seat with storage. There was also already this built-in storage with mirrors, so that's great. We just kept that the exact same. We repainted in here. We did half blue, a little grey stripe just there, and then is that the same colour as downstairs? What was that? Just like a white?
Yeah, Portland stone pale.
Yeah, and then the Portland stone pale at the top. And then there's quite a bit of like football-esque things in here. He's a big Tottenham fan. He got this for one of his birthdays, a signed shirt from Sun. And he was actually mascot for Tottenham, and he got all their signatures on a shirt. So we framed that, hung it up. There's some footballs as well.
We made a shelf, didn't we, in here? Like a
Yes.
skateboard shelf. Bought the brackets, I think like on Amazon or something, and then bought the skateboard, which is Canada themed.
Yeah, I love that.
And then he's got like a couple of signed footballs and stuff that he cherishes.
Yeah, and
To
then
dare is
that.
to do.
Yeah, that is the Tottenham slogan, right?
Yep.
Yeah. See?
Nice.
And then obviously being a teenager, he has a desk space. He has so much homework now that he's actually going into year 9, and he uses this all of the time. So we've got some shelves here, and then he's got his computer. He can work away at his desk, so that's really handy. We've got some baskets on the floor and on his unit here for just random toys. It's so easy to clean up. You can just like chuck stuff into there. And yeah, this is kind of like his teenager room. Then if you come into the ensuite, this originally when we moved in had a huge jacuzzi bath in it, and it like took over the whole room, and we decided, because we have another bath upstairs, that we would get rid of it and we would make a door here to go through to his brother's bedroom. So they've got a Jack and Jill, which we love that they both can use this space. There's a big shower behind the door just here. So obviously they can use the shower. There's great storage in here, like toilet paper, cleaning products, all of that. And then there's also a double sink for them. So this is kind of Caleb's side. This is Fraser's side. All of their stuff is in here. And then they've each got a mirror as well. So hopefully as they get older, that will mean not many arguments.
Such lucky boys.
I know, like growing up, there was one bathroom for everyone, and everyone would be like knocking on the door. Let me in, I want to have a shower now.
You never went in after your dad, did you? Boys are learning.
Yeah, God. Well, we went for like blue units in here. We wanted to obviously make it a boys' bathroom. This paint colour is called James. I always remember that because that was a name that I liked. That was on our boys list, wasn't it? And yeah, obviously the toilet, all of that stuff. And then we walk in to Caleb's bedroom. So as you walk in, this is Caleb's room. I absolutely love it. The main thing in here is he's got like a teepee bed, and we put like some tree stickers on the wall. It's almost got like, I feel like it's like a woodland, maybe a little bit Canadian theme. And yeah, I feel like this room always feels a little bit Christmassy because of that. He's also got a desk area in here, which is great. He loves to doodle, to create. So often he will draw just here. He also loves to call his friends. So often he'll call his friends and draw at the same time. We've got some prints on the wall just here as well. They were all Desenio, I think. And then I love his light. We've got a wooden light here, and then a black light just there. He's also got a chest of drawers and a mirror that he can look into, you know, when he's getting ready. Put a little Toronto print just there. And we've got some hanging plants as well to kind of draw your eye upwards. And where I'm standing now when we moved in was an ensuite for this bedroom. So this window just here was actually in the bathroom. It was the bathroom window. But because he had that space and this bathroom just took up so much of the bedroom, we knew we always wanted to just get rid of it. I always remember when we moved in and I showed his room, so many of you guys were like, his room's too small, but we always knew we were going to get rid of the bathroom, making it a really nice big room. We also managed to repurpose this storage. So there was the bathroom, and then this storage was like behind the wall just here. But we managed to paint it, and then our builders just like moved it back to this wall. It fit perfectly. So that's great. He's got all of his clothes in there. And then because he had so much space here, we put like a nice chair, and we've got some shelves here with his books on it as well. And yeah, this is one of my favorite rooms. I just love it so much, and so does he. So yeah, that's Caleb's room. And then this is the family bathroom upstairs. We recently redid this bathroom. So obviously, like when the little ones have a bath, we've got the bath just there. There's also a shower in here, and we went for like a green and white striped tile and a green sink unit as well for storage. But yeah, we absolutely love this room.
Yeah, we didn't change the layout in here at all, did we? Just
No, it works. It worked really well, didn't it? We've got a mirror. We put this little shelf above the bath. We've got a little Fejka from IKEA on it. And then we found this small business that makes prints. And so we got Don't Quit Your Daydream on the canvas, and it just sits in here. Okay, and now for the best bit, our upstairs laundry room. Yes, we decided to use part of one of the bedrooms to put a utility room upstairs. We just felt like it makes sense that you get changed upstairs, you get undressed upstairs, and this is a more common thing to have like in Canada or America, and we just loved the idea of it. So we moved it all upstairs. It's a pretty small room, like you can touch both sides of the room.
1.5 metres wide, that's what everyone asks,
Yeah.
by 2.5 metres long.
Yeah, and it's got our washing machine, it's got our tumble dryer, and then loads of storage for laundry products, our iron. We've got our ironing board on the end cupboard as well. And we've also got a sink in here. So if you need to soak anything like with stains or anything, you can do it all in here. And it's just such a handy space. We've also got like this area for folding clothes, and we just love it so much. And this room is also next to our airing cupboard, which is where all of our dirty laundry baskets go. So when the kids are getting undressed, they just come put the darks, come put the lights. Got a vacuum up here as well, and then all of our bedding is in this cupboard. And
we had a little rad put in there, didn't we, just to add a bit of warmth in there in the winter, and a hanging rail in there as well, so extra hanging space.
Yeah.
And then in here we actually put 2 of these bathroom rads.
Oh, yeah.
So these are really practical for just hanging laundry over. And we went the extra mile and we put hooks in here so you can hook up a sheet to hang to dry.
Yeah, you can dry your bedding and everything.
Yeah, and this hanging rail here is really handy, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You constantly got shirts
like
on
the
and
kids,
stuff.
yeah, the kids' shirts are always there. The kids' football shirts are always there. And we went a little bit fancy by putting like a tile on the wall behind, so
Yeah,
nice and
just laying it
shiny.
out.
Yeah. And then I got a really cute little lint bin as well. Just
I
here.
can't believe this is made in the house at all.
But whenever you take lint out the tumble dryer, it just goes in that tiny little bin. Yeah.
Got any more stories like that?
And now this is our bedroom. This is a part of the house that we extended in the renovation. And as Matt showed you outside, we added that 3rd peak so we could actually have this really high ceiling in here. We've got some Velux windows as well, and this big like iron frame bed. Is that what you call it? What do you call it?
Poster bed, isn't it?
Four-poster bed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just such a nice space to be in as well. And then we've got a couch at the end of the bed. So originally when we moved in, the house stopped at that wall. That was actually an outside wall.
You can see the beam there where it was.
Yeah. And so this was just all like roof space, or the conservatory, I guess.
Yeah, it's above the conservatory, yeah.
Yeah, so when we were extending downstairs, we could also extend upstairs to have this bedroom. We added in some huge glass in here as well. So this is really nice, like a picture window. When you wake up and you look out, again, we wanted to have the view. We thought the kids probably won't appreciate it as much as we will. So we've got the view just here, and we've got a little faux olive tree in the corner. Got a big mirror for when you're getting ready. And then we added in like this vanity unit for me when I'm getting ready. So I can do my makeup here. There's lights, so it's actually really good lighting when you're doing your makeup. And then all of my like hair and makeup and everything is in here, which is just so handy. So I've got like straighteners, curlers.
We put power in that top drawer as well, so you can put your hair dryer, straighteners, etc.
Yeah. So yeah, that is kind of that space. And then in here, we've got our walk-in wardrobe. Should I walk in?
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm actually, we used an interior designer.
Yes.
And it was her idea, wasn't it? We wanted like an open plan dressing room.
Yes.
So we wouldn't have had this wall here. We'd just had like maybe like an island or something here and like all wardrobes. But actually,
yeah,
it was a great idea.
She was like, it will be messy.
Yeah.
Like if you have that, so you'll have to keep it perfect. So we decided in the end to actually put up a wall. Got my stuff this side, Matt's this side, and then we've got some IKEA units. These are actually the ones you see in Love Island, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like the cupboards. And yeah, so we've got all of our clothes, shoes, everything. I feel like we've really maximized the space with these shelves. And I love that as you walk in, the light just always comes on. So that's really handy as well. But then if you come into our ensuite in here, we used part of the room, you know, that we used for the utility room, we used for an ensuite. And we've got obviously a big shower in here, got a bathtub, and we actually put it on like a bit of a platform because we wanted for you to be able to sit in the bath but then look at the view. So if you come around, you can see it. I think I've maybe had 2 baths in here looking at the view. But
I've had a few.
One day when the kids are older, we can, you know, do it all the time.
Yes.
Kiki, here you go. And then we put in like a double sink here. So this is my side, Matt's side. We've got these mirrors, which you can change the lighting on, can't you? Ooh, got it. So when you're doing your skincare and stuff. And we tiled the whole room, not personally, but we went for like chevron tile at the top and then these big tiles at the bottom. And because we were doing the room like brand new, we decided to put in these like sunken shelves. So we have one here and then one in the shower as well. And then we went for like all gold fixtures. And Matt actually saw on Instagram this bathroom with a lampshade above it. And we just loved the look of it. So we added that in as well. And yeah, that is pretty much the ensuite. And then the only other thing that I want to show you is the balcony. So this big piece of glass here, but it is actually a door. So you can just step out onto the balcony and then look at the view. We really wanted to make the most of this space here. And you can sit here. You can see the kids as well. Like Fraser's down there right now playing football. And when we were doing all of the planning we put in for this, we didn't know if we'd get it or not, but we did. So the only
something we done like a year after, wasn't it? After the project was finished.
When we put the planning in for the renovation, about a year later, we asked if we could add a balcony as well. And we really didn't know whether we'd get it or not, but we did on the basis that we had like a block color at either end of the balcony, so we can't overlook our neighbors. So we went for black. A lot of people go for like green, but we went for black because it matches like the black accents of the house. And then this is the extra peak that we added on, but the builders were really clever. They took the wood from the side of the house that we lost, or from the back of the house from the extension, and then they repurposed it for here, so it's weathered the exact same amount of the other part. So it looks like this peak has like always been here, but they just did a good job of that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And we are in our 40s.
And we're in our 40s and we really appreciate stuff like that.
So does Kiki.
Kiki loves it, look. What a view, Keeks.
Yeah, she's got loads of little favourite spots, hasn't she?
She's just following us around.
Yeah.
Right, shall I finish
this really looks like the set that we have down on the pergola area. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, so that is everything that we wanted to show you guys. That is the whole house done. Tick. Matt's now going to go on Rightmove and find a different house to do up. No, just kidding. Hopefully we will stay here for a very long time. Ask me any questions that you have in the comments below and we will reply to you. And as I said, that playlist for rooms and the whole process will be down below if you really like housey stuff like us. But yeah, thank you so much. I can't believe it's finally all done. We're so pleased. It really is a dream for us, and it was just such a nice process. Well, I say it was a nice process, but actually when we were in it, it was difficult. But it's a bit like, you know, when you have a baby and the beginning, postpartum, them little, it's like really, really difficult. And then you forget and then you do it again. It's like that. We've forgotten how hard it was now, now that it's all done.
Keep your head to work, baby.
Yeah.
She's like, you're not having one.
She's my baby. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one.